Have you ever heard the saying, "It's expensive to be poor"? It sounds like a paradox, right? How can you spend more when you have less? But stick with me, because today, we're diving deep into the very real and often invisible economic trap that keeps people stuck in poverty. This isn't just about bad luck or poor choices. It's a systemic issue where the less money you have, the more you end up paying for basic necessities. Let's start with a simple example: buying groceries. If you have enough money and a car, you can drive to a big supermarket and buy in bulk. A giant box of cereal, a family pack of chicken, a huge bag of rice. The per unit cost is low and you're set for the month. But what if you don't have a car or the cash to buy in bulk? You're forced to shop at the corner convenience store where everything is sold in small individual packages. That single serving of cereal, way more expensive per ounce. That one roll of paper towels, a terrible deal compared to the 12-pack. You end up spending more over time for the exact same things, simply because you can't afford the upfront cost of saving money. This brings us to the core of the poverty trap. It's a cycle where poverty itself creates conditions that make escaping it incredibly difficult. Think about banking. If you have a good amount of money, you get free checking, higher interest rates, and even rewards. If your balance drops below a certain minimum, what happens? Suddenly, you're hit with monthly maintenance fees. You're literally paying a penalty for not having enough money. An unexpected expense could lead to an overdraft, and those fees are brutal. For someone living paycheck to paycheck, a single overdraft fee can trigger a cascade of financial problems, digging them into an even deeper hole. Let's talk about housing. If you have a good credit score and a down payment, you can get a mortgage with a low interest rate and build equity in your own home. If you're broke, you're stuck renting. Your rent payment disappears every month, building zero wealth for you. And if your credit is poor, landlords might demand a larger security deposit or higher rent, seeing you as a bigger risk. You pay more for the exact same apartment just because your financial situation is precarious. The same logic applies to buying a car. Good credit gets you a low-interest loan. Bad credit? You're looking at subprime loans with sky-high interest rates, meaning you could end up paying thousands more for the same vehicle over the life of the loan. The system essentially punishes you for being poor at every turn. Need to cash a check but don't have a bank account? You'll pay a fee at a check cashing service. Can't afford health insurance? A minor illness can turn into a trip to the emergency room, resulting in medical debt that can haunt you for years. A simple cold that could have been treated with cheap over-the-counter medicine might get worse because you put off seeing a doctor, leading to a much more expensive problem later. This is what we mean by the high cost of being broke. It's not just about not having nice things. It's about paying a premium for survival. This is why escaping poverty is so incredibly hard. It's not just about working harder or making better choices, when every dollar is a battle and the system is designed to charge you more for having less. Upward mobility feels like trying to climb a waterfall. Every step forward is met with a powerful current pushing you back down. You're forced to make short-term decisions for survival that have long-term negative financial consequences. You pay for the convenience of now because you can't afford the investment of later. This isn't a personal failing. It's a structural flaw. Understanding the poverty trap is the first step toward finding solutions. It requires us to look beyond individual circumstances and see the bigger economic picture. It's about advocating for fairer banking practices, affordable housing, and accessible healthcare. It's about creating systems that offer ladders out of poverty, not treadmills that keep people running in place. So next time you hear someone say it's expensive to be poor, you'll know it's not a clever phrase. It's a harsh reality for millions. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this topic insightful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content that breaks down the complex issues shaping our world. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.